All right. Sammy was interested in making a video, so I'm going to go along with this idea today. um, it's a nice day. Spring just kind of like started up. The light does look nice. Yesterday was a nice day. It was one of our first feels like kind of spring days. I had to work last night. That's every night, every time I have, the night after I have to work, no matter what, I always come back a little grumpy. Not grumpy, but, well, sometimes grumpy, but a little more tired than I would. Not tired. I'm not even tired. I'm just like, on to the next thing. So, yeah, there's the sun. So, what is today? It's the middle of the week, Wednesday.
Yeah. You just had a book fair.
You had a book fair. Yeah, I guess a video is good to kind of recap a little.
Do you want to talk about your bathroom update?
I mean, right now with the tech room bathroom update, I'm at the point where I ran a little lower on money, so I've kind of had to pause, but I feel like I've got a lot done, and I have to identify the electrical needs for the electrician, who's the next big expense. So that's really where that project is.
Yeah, it's good.
It's there. I mean, which is a good place to be. It's better than it was 2 months ago. But I don't know. It's the middle of the week, so I'm not at the point where I'm excited. Oh, crap.
What?
I forgot my tennis stuff, but I do have some tennis stuff. I play tennis tonight.
You scared me.
I know. I just don't.
You forgot your phone.
I mean, no, it means I'm gonna have to come home before I go over to Cedardale to play at 5. So it wasn't something I was planning on doing. Lately, I just go straight there to play. So it's fine. I've had Spanish classes this week. Yeah, she introduced me to an app called Reverso.
Does that help with
It's just like a little translator that keeps the words you translate and gives you an example of the translations.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Do you still do Duolingo?
No, because with the Duolingo, it's fun, but I feel like you need more of a base, and if you really want to learn, Duolingo is probably another nice accessory to practice while taking a class. But with Duolingo, I don't feel like I'm learning certain parts of language structure or building, the vocabulary I'm learning. Is it being used purposefully for certain things? Where with the curriculum, I definitely feel with the teacher, she walks me through things and then she tries to help me improve. I think when you self-assess yourself and you say, hey, I know this many words, or I know that, that's great that you feel like you know it, but it doesn't necessarily mean you know it. You know what I mean? You're gonna go use it somewhere, because on Duolingo, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to. And one thing that I've noticed with language learning so far, under the short time I've been doing it, is speaking is one of the most important parts. Reading and speaking. Writing is good, but if you know how to read and you know how to write, if you know how to read and you know how to speak, you probably could write something.
Yeah, I love
But if you write something, you might not know how to speak it.
Yeah, sometimes I know Verde.
Verde.
I sometimes have trouble with that because it's I have trouble, if I were to read a book in Spanish, it'd be kind of hard because I know how to say it and I know how to speak it, and I don't really know how to read it because mom told me the other day it's
Verde?
No. The vowels.
Oh.
Those are the only sounds they make. And I had trouble with the color brown. And I had trouble with that because I was reading it correctly and I forgot what the vowels said.
Yeah, I'll be honest, like, I've done 6 months of Spanish classes or whatever, and we haven't talked about vowels at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you say every week, like, one sound?
No.
Wow.
But I mean, that's the thing is, like, it just hasn't been, I'm just saying, like, I mean, knowing all the sounds of the vowels hasn't been made a priority, what I've been learning. So to me, that would kind of distract me to think about the vowel sounds because I don't know how to apply them.
Apply them?
Yeah, like if someone, like I would have to know a bunch of other stuff once I learned the vowel sounds. So, like, it's a nice idea. Like, hey, yeah, because you're using this word, like, just remember. It's like that, but it's like kind of like a just remember idea, not something that you're gonna apply continue. Like, you gotta remember, like, I don't know, I just think it's easier to learn things that when you practice things that are going to help you, like, for example, irregular and regular verbs are these two types of verbs. Well, people can't study Spanish. People who want to learn a language often don't have all day to study. They're either like, maybe they might be in another country and learning and listening to others and picking up on what they're hearing and also trying to speak, which is really good because it's forcing you to speak. But otherwise, like, most people don't have all day to practice, right? I mean, so that's why I like my classes, because I automatically have an hour 4 days a week where I practice. And is this Dave? No. And we have all day to practice, and I mean, not all day, but we have the hour to practice, and then we kind of will go over a concept. So I mean, it's consistent is what I'm saying. It's not, and then if I have some time to study, which, you know, like for me, I really need to improve my conjugation of verbs, like across the board. Like I know how to conjugate a lot of certain verbs certain ways, but I'm not like super confident.
Is it only in the class? Or
yeah, it's just me.
Wow.
Just me. So the teacher's working with just me.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's why it works too. Like if I had to like
it's good that it's only you, and so you're not wasting time
right
with other people, like asking questions,
right,
and wasting your time because they can't say a word.
Exactly. And my teacher's good. Like she
I thought you said she's Mexican.
Yeah, she's from Mexico. I feel like she's a good teacher. Like she doesn't waste time. She doesn't like, it's not, I just feel like she's a good teacher. Like I have confidence in her, which is good, because like when you're trying to learn something new, you have to kind of look to the person who's trying to teach you and be like, boy, I appreciate what they're trying to do with me. And you kind of have to be a little humble with learning too. Like I understand, like I don't know a lot of Spanish, so like if you're going to be working with me, she's patient, she, you know, gives me good assignments, gives me good ideas, lets me ask questions, which is really important. That's how you learn, you know. And it's important to remember, that's why I like, yeah, but it's also important to learn how you learn. Like people learn different ways, and you can have a teacher who, if the teacher doesn't recognize like how you learn, and they keep teaching the same way, but they're not like improving, you know, it's like not really benefiting you, it's not a problem, it's just you're not going to learn as well. And so there's things that you learn really well, there's things that you might go, oh, you know. And what happens is if you're not learning as well as you can, guess what you might do?
What?
You might quit.
Huh?
You might say, hey, you know what, I'm not as interested in learning this topic anymore. But that's the thing, is like, if I had gotten maybe a different teacher or someone that I didn't think it worked as well with, maybe I would be like, hey, you know what, this doesn't seem to be working. Or they would feel the same way. Maybe they wouldn't want to work with me. So it does take like work and understanding to learn with someone. Um, and learning has to be the focus too. Like, you can't have like a lot of other distractions.
Okay.
All right.
No.
All right. Have a good day.